Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be taking this old KDX here that I haven't ridden in about, and it's probably been about 4 months since I've ridden. I'm going to be cleaning it up, cleaning the carb, and getting it running because I am riding this weekend. So you can tell it's been sitting in my shed here and it's gotten some mold on it and it's just disgusting. Like, look at the seat. Gross. I've made up this vinegar soap solution I will use to clean this thing all over. Watch this vinegar stuff at work. What a beaut. That is mint right there. So this all started as doing preventive maintenance, of course, and to get this thing ready to ride. But look, there is no coolant in the reservoir. I've got the bike cleaned up enough where it can be ridden. So now I'm going to start on the actual meat and potatoes of this video. In this video I'm going to be cleaning this carb and making this thing run better. It's not running right now. It's got a bad gas line. And, well, last time I rode it, it ran like crap. So we're going to make it run better. The reason I'm showing this, because, you know, I got into bikes, or just motorcycles in general, by learning how to do carburetors. And if you have a vehicle that the carburetor is working really good on, it should be running great and you have a good time. And learning the basics of, you know, any mechanical skill will go a lot, well, it'll go a long ways in your life. So when I was, let me see, like, I don't know, early age, like, no, 12s and 10s, years old, I worked on carburetors and fixed everything up, and now, you know, I can do just about anything. So I'm going to get this carb off. There's a simple, you know, 2 hose clamps, both Phillips heads, and you take the gas line off, and then you take the throttle slide out, which just unscrews. I don't always loosen them all the way. I just make it so that they can slide around, because those screws are a pain to get back in. And now the carburetor can be slid and allow a better grip on the throttle slide, which just screws off. And bam. So this is the throttle slide, and this is the needle valve right here. And my hands are dirty, so I'm going to wipe that off. When you blip the throttle, this goes up, allowing more fuel and more air to be mixed into the engine, because that's what the carburetor does. It makes fuel and air. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this thing out just by manipulating these boots around. And here you can see one disgusting carburetor. The reason it's so bad was the gas line was dripping and it leaked all the fuel on it. It just gunked up, and since it's a 2-stroke, it burns oil and that makes it sticky. So, yep, this thing needs to be deep cleaned inside and out. We'll gonna go take it over to my workbench. So I've got the carburetor mostly cleaned on the exterior. Now it's time, oops, that's why I have a bucket. Now it's time to get into this bad boy. So carburetors have, this is the float right here, and the float is held on by 4 Phillips head screws. So we can get those screws out and show you the inner workings of this carburetor. Now these screws have a tendency to strip. Yeah, that one's on there real tight. So you may have to use vice grips on them. Just gonna break them loose with it. That way they don't strip out, and then I'm sitting there and not able to get the screwdriver out. Alright, so if all of them broken loose with the vice grips, I can now just take them out. And with that, the bowl will come off. They're normally So if there's any like debris or anything inside the bowl, you want to go ahead and spray it out with some carb cleaner. But be careful not to get any carb cleaner on the actual float gasket, because it'll make the gasket expand and not seal very well. And in here you can see your jets. This is the main jet, and inside of here is the pilot jet, or the idle jet. And you want to make sure that they're nice and be able to see through. And yeah, so I'll take them out for you. Alright, so this is the jet. I'm going to see if you can see light through here. See if the camera will focus. Alright, so I can't see through it. I like to take it to my mouth and just blow through it. Oh yeah, she's pretty gummed up. So now this is where you want to use your carb cleaner. It's like gasoline. Alright, so take the carb cleaner with the little nozzle on it, and I take that nozzle and I stick it right on the end of the jet. And bam. Now I can spray it through. And now you can see that it is able to be seen through. Nice and clear. So this jet is good to go. I'm going to put it in the carb cleaner lid. Now I'm going to check the main jet. And the main jet is also clogged. It's a little bit bigger than the pilot jet, but it still can get clogged. You can see through it. Good as new. Now with both jets out, I'm going to spray into each of the passages. And just to make sure that the fuel float works. So this is the float right here that my finger is on. It goes up and down. And the way the fuel goes into the carburetor is right here. So when the float is down like this, fuel is going in. When it floats up, there's no fuel going to it. So I'm going to spray some carb cleaner in it. No dripping, no dripping. And now I let go. Bam. Float works. Oop. So I'm just going to go through and spray every hole that I see. Just give it a good old clean up. Make sure there's no debris on the inside. And then I will reassemble it. Bam. She is good as new. Going to put it on the bike and give it a test fire. Alright, with the new carburetor installed, not new carburetor, freshly cleaned carburetor installed, new gas line, we're going to see if she fires. Two kicks. Count them. 2. Whoa. 1. Oh crap, I lost. Alright, it's all back together and looking better than ever. What a beaut! I hope this helped you in your dirt bike adventure, or just knowledge. Maybe learn something. Maybe it's entertaining. I don't know. Hopefully it helped. But thank you for watching. Have yourself a good day. Hey, what are you doing? It's over. Video's done. Why are you still watching? Go fix your carburetor. Go on. You can do it. Still not gone yet? Go. Fix it.